Plans are established by seeking advice, so if you wage war, obtain guidance. Proverbs chapter 20 verses 18.
Hey family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch channel. Thank you so much for coming back.
Happy Sunday everyone. Where are my slimy okro soup lovers? Today we are going to make one of the most delicious tilapia okro soup. Very slimy, very tasty, and very easy to make. So I want you to stay tuned. All the tips you need for your delicious okro soup is in this recipe, so do not go away. Stay tuned and let's get this done. If you are an okro soup lover, please kindly give me a thumbs right before we get started. All right, so to begin with, I am going to start by washing, cleaning, and cutting my tilapia fish. Tilapia fish happens to be one of the most popular fishes you find in the land of Ghana. Honestly, it is so delicious and it comes a little bit cheaper than the other fishes, and it's also very high in potassium, very low in sodium and in fat. So it's a very good fish and I highly recommend. It has a good amount of bones in there. That is my only issues with tilapia. Other than that, it is a very tasty fish. So now I am going to go ahead and wash my tilapia fish with some cold water and lime juice. Now that I've taken all the intestines and all the unwanted parts off, I'm going to do this 2 times to make sure that this fish is very well clean. So we are now done prepping the tilapia fish. It's looking fresh and clean. So I'm going to now introduce the rest of the ingredients. So we have this another star of the dish, which is the fresh green okra, as you see here. And I also have my cow skin. Is one of the major proteins that I have to have in my okra soup. If not, it just doesn't make sense. So I went ahead to pre-cook that as well. I also have some vegetable fuel, tomatoes, pepper, some eggplants, and some seasoning. Of course, I'm going to begin by seasoning my tilapia fish with my all-purpose seasoning and some salt. I'll be using some palm oil for this. I'll list each and every ingredient below just in case you missed any. Okay, it comes with it right quantity as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the tilapia on the side and allow it to just marinate a little bit. And now I'm going to prep my vegetables. I'll begin by chopping 1 large yellow onion and my eggplant as well. I am going to cut my eggplant into smaller pieces as you see on your screens, and once I'm done with that, I like to pre-boil this before even I go ahead and start with the stew process. Okay, so this is the exact size I love to chop my eggplant in. So once I'm done, I'm going to put it in a bowl, add a little bit of water, just about 1/2 cup of water, season it with a bit of salt, and just go ahead and boil it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, it doesn't take too much time at all. Right, so once that is going on, I'll go ahead and still continue with the vegetable prepping. I'm going to now continue with my fresh tomatoes. So if you want to get your okra soup nice and slimy, you want to reduce the number of tomatoes you're going to use. As you can see here, I'm using just 4 medium to small sizes of my fresh tomatoes, and as you can see, I also de-seeded it before cutting it. It is really key to making your okra soup nice and delicious, and there's no absolute room for tomato paste. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and cut my major star of the dish, which is the okra, nice and green. As you see, I am done prepping all the vegetables now, so let's go and do some grinding. Okay, so I'll begin by grinding my onions, ginger, garlic, and my habanero pepper because I want this to be nice and hot. And I'm also now going to add the seed of the tomatoes, and grinding everything in the asanka is also very nice, but you can definitely use your blender using the pause button because I do not want this to be too smooth. Okay, so on the other hand, our eggplant is finally done. Very nice. Please do not throw the water that came with it away. We're going to be really in need of that. All right, now let's begin by making the base of our soup. So here I have my palm oil. I'll make sure that it's nice and warm, and then add my chopped onions. I'll let that fry for about 2 minutes and go in with my dawa or lucust bean and fry that for about 2 minutes as well, and then add all my grinded ingredients. I'll fry these for about 5 minutes on a low to medium heat. Okay, so once I'm done frying these, I'll then go ahead and add the skin of my tomatoes, and this is going to be fried for an extra 5 minutes as well, but we need a little bit of liquid in here. This is where the liquid that we boiled our eggplants usefulness comes to play. So we're going to add all those beautiful liquid in here and just stir everything to combine, and we're going to cover it, allow it to just cook for 5 minutes. And the aroma in here is so amazing from dawa and the palm oil. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So I'm now going to add my willy. Very optional, but I love it. In all my okra dishes, there has to be a good amount of willy in there. Okay, I'll cover it. That was already cooked, so I did not have to overcook anything in here. So I cover it, allow this to simmer for just about 3 minutes, and then went in with my nice and seasoned tilapia fish. Okay, this just reminds me of fancy. That is the same process we're going to use. So I'm going to add my fish here, and I'm going to cover it and allow this to steam for about 12 minutes. Halfway into cooking this, you just want to go ahead and check on it, make sure everything is going on well, the pot is not burning, and everything is cooking. Just make sure you check up on it. You do not have to stir it, but make sure that everything is well intact in there. So I'm going to now add my eggplant. It's already cooked here as well, and cover it for the second time. Allow this to cook and flow very easily together. So now it's show time. Let's go ahead and cook or boil some water for our okra to be cooked in. In this water, I'm going to add a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, which is going to make the sliminess intact. Okay, just a teaspoon will do. And I also went ahead to boil the water first. This is also going to reduce the strongness that comes with the bicarbonate soda. It sometimes tastes a bit strong in the mouth, so it just take away that. And then I'll add my okra and some chopped spinach for extra greeny. Why not? And I'll just allow this to cook for just 5 minutes. One important thing is for you not to overcook your okra. Okra is very nutritious. Once you overcook it, you just waste all the nutrients that you need to get. And overcooking it can also lead to losing the sliminess or the drawiness. Okay, so after about 5 minutes, you are done, and by this time your tilapia should be also nicely cooked. All that you have to do is add everything in the bowl gently, and your okra soup should be ready. This is so amazing, family. Gently stir everything together. Here you do not have to worry too much about the tilapia because the sliminess of the okra is going to protect it from falling apart. Okay, so it's very nice. Here the okra is going to act as a shield. It is so nice. Basically, you're done with your okra soup. All that you have to do is allow this to simmer for an extra 3 to 4 minutes. Staring at the okra soup like this, let me know in the comment section what kind of swallow you will perfectly pair this with. I would love to always read from you. And before you could say, Jack, your okra soup should be ready, just look at that. It is absolutely incredibly tasty. It smells so good. I went ahead to throw in few hot habanero pepper for anyone who want extra heat in their mouth. It's always allowed, right? So there you have it, family. It is nice and ready. Go ahead, serve yourself with any swallow of choice. I paired this delicious okra soup with some very soft and super silky gakinki. I have the recipe on here and I'm going to link it right here and below for your own convenience. You just want to go ahead and watch it so you make it at home as well. Pairing this too was delicious, so delicious. You can also pair with your banku, your eba, or any swallow of choice. All right, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and you learn a thing or two. Please kindly give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and also share with your friend and family. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again. And as always, know that you are so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day.